Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about growing unapologetically. One of the most shared and most viewed videos on my channel is the one in which I talk about rejecting the scapegoat role. And I know a lot of people struggle with rejecting the labels that other people project onto them. And I love making videos on this topic because I've personally struggled with these labels in the past, and I have personally made it a passion in my life to walk away from harmful people, toxic relationships, and toxic labels. I am who I am, and now after a 7-8 year long journey, I accept who I am and I value myself as I am, as I've learned to take better care of myself. Today, this topic about growing, and especially growing unapologetically, is really important, especially in the age that we live in with social media. And a lot of our peers, our friends, and even our family members want affirmation for what they're doing, even if what they're doing is unhealthy. So I really want to get into this and tell you how you can grow unapologetically. The first thing is that you have to accept that shedding is a necessary part of growth. When you're growing, you will lose friends, you will lose the things you used to like doing, like hobbies, activities, and interests. Your lifestyle, your preferences, and your diet may end up changing completely in a way that you cannot recognize, especially in a way that other people have a hard time recognizing that it's the you that they know. The fact is that these things will change regardless. The neighbors who became your friends may move away one day. Your friend from second grade may move to an entirely different country. Obviously, when this happens, you have no choice but to accept it. But the beauty of this is, if you're self-aware as these changes are taking place and you realize that you need a change, this is fully coming in and accepting your growth. You're not apologetic about not going to the bar with your friends because you no longer drink. You no longer want to stay up until 3 a.m. binge drinking. You know that your friends are going to be doing that, so instead you opt out and you get a good night's sleep. Many times your peers and your friends, they're going to try and convince you that the changes you've made in your life, they're making you boring. They may call you too extreme, too different. And they are essentially voicing their own discomfort because now they can see that their own habits are unhealthy. And this happens often when you grow. People and your friends are pretty happy being unaware. And what you've done is that you've shed some light on how unhealthy their lifestyles are by being healthy yourself. People don't want to be told or shown that the decisions they're making may not be in their best interest. It's become even more pervasive with social media. People want to be affirmed in their beliefs all the time. Your friend who drinks wants to be told that drinking a little every other day is totally fine. Your friend who smokes wants to be told that, smoking a couple of cigarettes a day is totally okay. And your friend who's eating unhealthy, who's eating fast food, doesn't want to be told, or rather wants to be told, that there is no clear causal link between disease and consuming large amounts of fast food. So what happens when you grow? You change because you are taking better care of yourself. You're prioritizing your health and your well-being. You start to develop healthy habits. You no longer get wasted on the weekends. You no longer binge eat 5 slices of chocolate cake in one sitting. You journal, meditate, exercise. You pursue your passions. You start doing more healthy activities. You give more time to your relationships, your partner, or your children. You may not be one of the boys or one of the girls anymore. You may not be fun anymore. You may be told that your wife or husband wears the pants in the house. That's why you're going home early. But most of these criticisms are projections. Most people want to be healthy and happy, but the effort and the pain and journey of growth is too much, too overwhelming for them. People like this will choose to sit on the sidelines and criticize you as you begin that hard climb upwards. They're not going to join you. And you have to realize that you don't have to apologize to these people. You are growing. You're living a life that's worth living. And though life gets painful at times, it's only natural. Life is also beautiful. I mean, how else are you going to live your life? Are you going to sit on the couch and waste away in front of Netflix all the time? Are you going to spend the majority of your life in a bar drinking into the early hours? What about the experiences that really matter? The ones where you find out who you are, you get to know yourself, you get to connect to earth, to nature, you get to build bonds and long lasting connection with people who matter. The way to grow unapologetically is to know your worth, your intrinsic worth, your value as a human being. It's essentially to not throw your life away. And this life is so precious. To grow unapologetically is to reject spending your life in a daze, in a stupor. It is to emerge from this fog and embrace the light of your being. You have to know that you are worthy. So that's it for our talk for today. Let me know what you think. And I love the comments and the feedbacks I get from you, the feedback that I get from you. I try to answer and read each and every comment, and I do. I try to get back to those. I am active very often on my Instagram. So if you like what you're seeing here, head over there and also see what I do there. I'd like to get to know you better. So it would be great. So just join me on any of these platforms and let's get the conversation started. And I hope that you are beginning your journey of growing unapologetically. Until next time.